Aha, yoo-hoo. Good evening. Welcome to afternoon. Oops, good afternoon. Welcome to Music Scrap, the musical scrapper, Saturday afternoon show. Look at my lovely messy mat. I haven't cleaned it off yet after doing my life book. Huh. So, just before I start my page, I thought I'd show you a quick tutorial on how I make tabs when I use my We Are Memory Keeper tab punch. Because if you just make it the way the punch is made, I mean, I guess you can use it like this, but it's not really of any interest to me to have just a one-sided tab like that. I mean, yes, for a page or something, if you want to use it on a card or a page with a stamp, like as an accent, but if I want to use it as a tab, I want it to be double and folded over. Now, you can use, I've used 60-pound watercolor paper, and it has cut through it fine, no problem, doubled over. This is just computer paper, so I can just show you. So I cut my strip at 1.5 inches, score it at 3/4 of an inch. All right, where did I put my, oh, for goodness sakes, Jean, I tell you, you'd lose your head if it wasn't attached. Scored it at 1.5 inches, and I'm just using this because I'm too lazy to take out my scoreboard for this. I do my scores before I cut my strips at 1.5 inches because usually I make multiples. One 8.5 by 11 page made me 25. Now I might have been able to get a couple of more. I would if I planned it better, but that's pretty good. So scored it 1.5 inches. Then fold it over. Put the folded side to the top, up. Slide it in. And you want to line it up so that the, folded section is just down below the cutting part of the, small thumbs today, trying to show it without getting my head in the way. Sorry. Line it up so that the cutting part of the top of the tab is just above the fold. Punch. Then you have a tab that folds over. Ta-da! So that's how I use it. Well, I could, Eileen, but I had the punch. And I can't find my Cameo mats. Jeez Louise. I know they're not very sticky. I have a feeling they fell behind my printer, so I'll have to go find them. Yeah, so anyway, that's that. So I just thought I'd show you that at the beginning. So today I'm going to do a page in my playlist journal. And I found a lyric from the musical Wicked, the song Good for Good. The quote is, "I know I'm who I am because I met you." And these are who I'm talking about. In the musical, obviously, the Wicked Witch of the West is talking to the Good Witch, Glenda. No, not lost, misplaced. That's for sure, Carrie. No, she didn't use her cameo. I asked her, Dee Dee, and she said no, that she hasn't. Yeah. Oh, yeah, once. Yeah, that was long ago. She hasn't used it since. So, if you don't know, this is my dad and my mom. So, they are going to be on my page. And a quick review, because I know Annabelle's new to my channel, so I'm new to art journaling. Kind of really only started a year ago, November, with the Nano Journal, because I thought it would be a perfect chance for me to start. And she was doing prompts with her playlist, which didn't really entice me at all. So I'm using my own songs. So, Let It Be by the Beatles was my first one. These Are the Times was my second one. Well, Carrie, I just decided it was another one of her prompts from her playlist or songs or whatever. So I figured, I'll just keep going with my idea of using my songs or songs. Woo! Craftalanche. I fell down. I don't even know. I haven't even moved anything, so I'm not sure. Oh, paint. Excuse me for a moment. I need to pick up that tube of paint because I'm probably going to need it today. My tube of orange paint fell. Okay. Sorry. And it fell into my paper garbage bag. So, anyway, These Are the Times. Now, this was one of her songs, and I had heard of it. Of course, I knew the song, which is kind of one of those, well, after the acid rock age, but kind of still influenced by that whole acid rock thing. So, that's that. Then this was my first landscape acrylic painting that I ever did. Pretty happy. Loved how the sky turned out. I couldn't do this again if I tried. So it's Bring On Tomorrow, which is the finale from the Broadway musical fame, not from the TV movie or show, but the Broadway musical fame. Oh, is that right, Linda? Cool. Thank you, Annabelle. So I was pretty happy with how my mountains and my sky turned out. The river, okay, I was trying to do, the sun shining on the river, but I think I need to add more white in order to make it more alive. I think I need to add more white. I added a few little things of white to kind of give it that water wave look, but who knows, I may go back and try and make it live. So then I did one, Our Last Summer by ABBA. Love ABBA. So Our Last Summer talks about, this love affair that they had in Paris, which I have no desire to go see. But anyway, I found these images, and I had some French book pages, so I did more of a collage page here. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Annabelle. So, yeah. So I was pretty happy with how this collage page turned out. I've got my triangle of 3 with my focus image. Yeah, I like it. Okay, and here we go with my first ever face. I didn't have an image I was going by. It's just out of my head. She looks a little wary of something. That right eyebrow, she kind of looks suspicious of something. Anyway, She's Got Away by Billy Joel. She's got a way about her. Anyway, so I used a stencil background, my jelly plate background for this one. Then I gessoed over it to make her. Oh, no, you don't like ABBA, Linda. Sorry. Oh, no, Sandy. Sandy, you need to add Block Plus. Tell her, Carrie. Tell her. Oh, thanks, Eileen. Thanks. At least she looks human. The proportions aren't quite right on her face. And the highlights in her hair, I kind of had the right idea, but I just made them too big. They should have been smaller, I think, the highlights, but to make her hair look wavy. But anyway, I was happy. It was my first ever one. And her mouth's a little kind of crooked. Yep. So then this one is Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Elton John. So I have a yellow brick road underneath there with a kind of a, trying to make it look like a speaker or a sound wave kind of thing over it. Anyway, that's. Thanks, Carrie. So Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Love Elton John. He's my fave. This is still my favorite page that I have done. I did the base with my jelly plate, and I don't know what it is about it. I think it's the color scheme and the dimension. I mean, it doesn't even have green on, and yet it's on it, and yet it's still my favorite. The orange and the blue and the purple, and then the dimension with that stencil. So it's still my favorite, even though I've done quite a few since this one. There's something underneath my mat there. I've got texture going on. I'll just take my mat up and clean my desk, I guess, for a change. So, and this is from a Christina Aguilera song from Mulan. No, not Mulan. When will my reflection show who I am inside? I think it's Mulan. Yeah. So that's my favorite art journal page. And then this one is a very favorite kind of Southern gospel type song, Will the Circle Be Unbroken? Johnny Cash did it. A lot of country artists did it. So, Will the Circle Be Unbroken? And so, of course, I had to do multiple circles. I did my jelly plate with his circle stencils. And then, of course, I have the family circle. Yeah, he was, Linda, the king of goth. Okay, so Will the Circle Be Unbroken? And this was my Remembrance Day page. One of my favorite songs that teaches a wonderful lesson, makes a wonderful statement about remembering, not just on Remembrance Day, and it's called A Pittance of Time by Terry Kelly. Look it up on YouTube, watch the video, listen to the song. It is amazing. He's a Canadian artist. He went blind at the age of 18 months from a very rare cancer tumor, brain tumor, that was on the part of his optic nerve where it attached to the brain. Anyway, so he lost his eyesight. But he's from Newfoundland, and he's an amazing artist, amazing singer. He wrote this song and performed it. And this is the part from the chorus. In peace may they rest, lest we forget why they died. Take a pittance of time. Yeah. And Dee Dee was the one I was thinking of putting. I wanted to put the veteran, I thought, like in a cloud thought bubble cloud. But I tried doing it and it didn't work. It didn't look right. And so then Dee Dee had me do the sun to make him the silhouette, and it just kind of like that's it. It worked, although my son's a little bit. But that's okay. I always like to pick out the I always like to pick out the bad things. This was just a poppy stencil. I just found a poppy image online and made a stencil from it. So and so then I still made it look like a thought by creating the white bubble. Yeah. And so then the next week I wanted to practice some more eyes. I want to show you up close. They won't be really clear because I have the auto focus off. But I wanted to practice some eyes. So one of my favorite songs from Flashdance, the Broadway musical, is Somebody's Eyes. Somebody's eyes are watching. So this is what I created for that song. Oh, okay, Carrie. Oh yeah, it could look like that. I just didn't want to touch it anymore because it was like, yeah. It's one of those things where you have to stop before you ruin it. Yep. So that was my practice of eyes. I didn't want to practice eyelids or eyebrow. I just wanted to practice, doing the irises and whatever. So I did that. Now this one, the trees still need a little work. The trees need to become alive here on this one. Take me home, country roads. Added the glasses and the smile to the sun, a la John Denver. Yep. So Carrie, I remember that Ghostbusters soundtrack. Oh, loved it. Yeah. I was very sad the day he died. So then, Light the Fire Within was a song, I believe, for the 1988 Olympics in Atlanta for the opening ceremonies. I'm trying to remember who sang it. Light the Fire Within. Anyway, so that's what inspired this, and that's why the kind of podium pose here for the people. And then I don't know how many of you remember me streaming this page. Ha ha. It was an interesting day. I was trying to do not transfers. I printed out. Well, initially I was going to do transfers, and it didn't work. Wouldn't work for me. So then I printed it out on deli paper and adhered it down. And then I was trying to do a candle, and it looked more like a coffee cup. So I had to fix that. Anyway, oh dear, this was the day. So of course it's Elton John's "Like a Candle in the Wind," and his original version of it, of course, was for Marilyn Monroe. And then most of you know that he was very good friends with Princess Di. So when she died, he did "Goodbye English Rose," changing some of the words for Princess Di. So, "Like a Candle in the Wind." Marilyn Monroe, Princess Di, both dead, much too young. And then I tried yet again some interesting techniques that, well, anyway. So I ended up jelly printing because my transfer techniques didn't work the way I wanted them. And so let me zoom in a little bit. I should have zoomed in because this is smaller than my other journal. That's pretty good, I think. Let me do autofocus so it'll focus. Hold on. Let me get something good for it to focus on because it's a little fuzzy. There we go. Okay. So this is the song "The Rose" by Bette Midler, Bette Midler and Elton John are my favorite singers. So, yep. This is a good one for now. Just remember in the winter, far beneath the winter's snow, lies a seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. Let's remember that, Eastern Martians. And I love this page too. My sister really liked this page. Oops, sorry, let me get it down here. Of course, from Bette Midler, From a Distance. So I've got my solar system here, a few different planets. This is supposed to be the sun, but it doesn't matter. Sun, planet, whatever. So I've got the sun shining on the planet there, on the Earth. So got some stamps here. These are these circular stamps are from Patty Tolly Parrish's stamp set. And I did them with white ink. Linda! Oh my gosh, how funny is that? All right, and then Butterfly Kisses, the song Butterfly Kisses. Now, what I did with this one is I did a transfer, okay, photo transfer that sort of worked, but not quite, but it worked enough for me to paint over it. So that's what that. Yeah, I know. Exactly, Carrie. Exactly. Oh. Excuse me, sorry about that. All right, so Butterfly Kisses. I just painted the page yellow, then I stenciled through a stencil with the orange and the green, and then this is a, look at that, the stencil's right here, still stuck on my desk door. So just did some stenciling with blue. Hey, Miko, nice to see you. Yeah, it does look like the Gerber baby, doesn't it? And then this was another landscape acrylic that I did from scratch. I don't quite have the... I did the lines wrong on my stairs up there, up to the... I don't know what I was doing. Anyway, didn't quite work out right. But anyway, other than that, which I can fix, I really like how it turned out. Under the Boardwalk, Bette Midler, and others. She's not the only one that did it, but... Oh, did I use the Gerber baby printout? Okay, I couldn't remember. So... I really like how the bricks worked out. Just did that by hand. And they turned out pretty cool. I like how the bricks turned out. So here I am. Ready to go. Now, I've got some printer paper. So today's song, once again, in case you've come in since, Today's song that inspired me is For Good from the musical Wicked. And which, of course, if you're not aware, Wicked is the story of Glinda the Good Witch and the Wicked Witch of the West from the Oz. But it's a story of how they grew up. Okay? And so the first part of it's when they're young, and then it kind of overshadows the whole Wizard of Oz part and then goes towards that. So. Okay. And so the quote from the movie For Good that I'm using is, I'm who I am today because I met you. And of course, I'm going to be focusing on pictures of my mom and dad. Okay. So, my colors. What colors shall I use today? Well, geez, I got everything ready except for my oh, they are here. I was gonna say, oh, I thought they were here. Okay, except for my brushes, and then yeah, they were there. They were just hiding. Okay, so let's see. Colors. Thanks, Dee Dee. Okay, Eileen. All right, so I think I want to use gold as an accent with, of course, some black, pop of black. Gotta have a pop of black too. So I'm going to choose my color scheme. Oops, that was my... Going to choose my colors based on the fact that I want to use gold. Because my mom and dad are gold. We're gold. My dad. My mom is gold. My dad was gold. Okay. So, based on that, with gold as my accent, I'm going to choose teal, light orange, and what dark color? I think a dark blue or a dark... I don't know why I have absolutely no purple in my drawer there. Let's see, where's my purple? Must be up here. Can't decide whether I want purple or blue with that. What do you guys think? This purple or the dark or the navy blue? Yay, carry her along. No, I'm not using pink, Josie. Well, these are my new brushes that I haven't used yet. Other ones are here. They're not that clean. This one's hard because I forgot to clean it, but I'll clean it with rubbing alcohol. That makes them go back to life. I'm bad because I only buy dollar store brushes, and so then I don't take care of them like I should. I know. I'm bad. Yeah, purple. So purple instead of the dark blue. Yeah, I think that might make a better combo too. Okay. Alrighty. Of course, I've also got some music paper. So I think what I'm going to start with is keep my photo out of the way so it doesn't get messed up. I will deal with that at the end. Okay. So I'm going to start with the blue as a background. I think I'll use the square one instead of the round one. All right. And no, actually, I think I'll use both of them. I have a plan. I have a stencil picked out that I want to use. And I'm going to use a little bit of water. Actually, no, I don't think I will. I was going to, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just do dry brush. Okay, so, darn it, I should have had it. Hold on, I want to get a couple of dots up here near the edge because I want to just kind of brush it on. Okay, I just kind of want to, of course I'll get some green because of the yellow, but I don't want to do too much mixing. I'll go back and fill in later. So I want some of the yellow, some of the blue, and then of course there will be some green, but I don't want to lose all of the yellow and all the blue. So it's kind of a, it's not really yellow, it's light orange, but whatever. Hold on. This is cheap Artist Loft watercolor paper that I made this journal with, and it is terrible for rolling when you add water to even just paint and not a whole lot of, well, I know it's, gosh darn it. I don't like a lot of white on my pages, as some of you know. A little of this blue down here. Sorry, someone's tweeting me. Is that you, Dee Dee? You tweeting me? Oops. So this picture, the pictures I'm using today, I cropped and cut me out of them. It's from my university graduation in 1980. So the pictures I'm using are my mom and dad in 1980. Oh, it's JJ. Okay. Marie. Okay. Hi, Dixie. Nice to see you. Okay. So. All right. So that's not too bad. I'm just gonna. It's almost dry. I'll just give her a quick dry with my. Okay. Alrighty. So, for those of you who came in, my inspirational song today, or this, I'm inspired today by the song "For Good" from the Broadway musical Wicked, and I hope they make it into a movie. I saw it live, 7 years ago when it was during its first run anyway, on Broadway. It's just an amazing, the staging and the props and the costumes. I was in awe the whole time, and the music is just unbelievable. I love the music. It's a wonderful story. Okay. All right. Oops, I still have a little bit of wet down here where I had a little extra on my brush there. Just dry that so I don't smear it. There we go. I'm just going to flatten it out a little because it's just a little thick. Almost looks a little bit like a sky, doesn't it? That's what I was going for. Oh, I know, Carrie. Yeah. So, okay. Now, stencil that I'm going to use. Oh, I thought I put my stencils on the stool, which I didn't, of course. Okay, so my stencil binder. And I want circles. I want circles. Where's my circle stencil? See, there's that stencil, Linda. All right. I want circles. I know I have one of all circles. The question is, where is it? I have just a simple circle stencil. Where the heck is it? These are all ones that haven't been used yet. I'm going to have to use some of my stencils. Can't even see them because they haven't been used yet. All right. What happened to my circle stencil? That's empty pages. Sheesh Louise, where did it go? I know it's not back here because these are all 12 by 12 pages. These are my ice stencils and Patty stencils. Well, I must have had it out and didn't put it back for some strange reason. So, that's really weird. I know I used it. I can even picture it. I'm pretty sure it's red, that pink that's on it. What flower one? Uh-oh. What flower one? I'm sorry. I was going too fast. Uh-oh. Yeah, probably, Eileen. probably. Well, I do have some other circle, like individual ones and not the whole template, but I guess I can use those. Well, that's very strange. Very, very strange. Alright, well, I'll just use one of these then. This small one. This is good size, I guess. I can use this. Oops! Huh, I guess paint wasn't quite dry. I'm just going to wipe it because I don't want it to get all, well, it's going to get all over my stool anyway, but oops, decorating the back of my binder. Okay. Okay, now I need, yeah, it's not dry. Okay, I thought it was all dry. I need to dry this because I don't want the purple mixing with the other colors. Okay. Joycey likes the leaf one. Dixie, come on, stop that. It's minus 18, minus 31 with wind chill here. Well, in Fahrenheit, that's minus zero. It's 0 with minus 24 wind chill in Fahrenheit. Now it might have warmed up a little bit since I looked, but I looked right before I started streaming, so probably not a whole lot warmer. So, hey Jen, nice to see you. Hello, hello, hello. For those of you who don't know, Jen Art Vixen, I met her at Patty Tolly Parrish's stream. She's been here a couple of times, especially on my Saturday streams. Jen, we need to get Patty to do a stream again. It's been too long. It's been like a couple weeks. All right. So now, okay. Make sure that's in camera range. Now I'm just going to, I don't know if I can trim this off because, dang it, my bucket. Okay, going on mute for a moment. My sponges fell with the Craft-A-Lanche. And I can't reach them anymore, so I shall be right back. All right, just muting you. Okay, sorry about that, but I had to grab a stamp while I was on my feet also, because it was slightly out of reach from my chair with my feet up. Yeah, Joyce, you mean a color wheel? Yes. Yes. Just Google click images and then you can click color wheel or color theory and you can get some really cool charts. I found a really cool one that I'm going to print up, Joycey, that shows all the different color combinations and stuff. It's really neat. Yes, Dixie, she did. So, alrighty. So I've got I had to get my text stamp because I'm going to stamp that in gold. But I'm also going to I have to do my circles first, and it's still not dry here in places. I thought I got it dry everywhere. Dang it. I felt it in everything. I don't want the purple to mix with the blue or with the yellow, orangey yellow. So, wow, I guess I have my paint pretty thick in some places. It's just craft paint, it usually dries thicker than that. Ish. Okay. Uh-oh, looks like Jen's having trouble with chat. Someone send out a search party. Okay, so I'm just going to do a few random purple circles here. Just kitchen sponges from Dollarama. You get 6 for $1. So that's what I use when I need to sponge through a stencil. It's not as opaque as I want, but and I didn't sponge very perfectly either, did I? Dang it. Ah, okay. May have to do a second coat because I want these to be completely opaque. But a second coat may take care of that. I wanted the circles to be smaller too, but nothing I can do about that now. Yeah. I do probably need to use less paint. Being a little over aggressive, I think. But anyway, whatever. I can always fix it up with lines around it in the end. I think maybe if I do it like this instead. Yeah. Maybe if I kind of rub in. right. And then one more half circle right over here. It'll work perfectly. Okay. So I'm going to dry those. Excuse me for a minute. Get a drink here. Water. So, I hope everyone is having a good Friday afternoon. Hope some of you are doing an art journal page or some kind of crafty goodness while you're watching. Right here, my quote's going to go right there. And I'm going to do another layer, hoping it will get more opaque. Not perfect circles, but that's okay. I'd rather them be opaque. Need a little more purple. I need to get more of this African violet purple. It's dollar store crafters acrylic, but it's deco art, so hey. They probably buy old. Yuck. It's got a little paint coming out of it. It's starting to dry up a little. Yeah, almost done. Geez, what's squeezing out now is totally dried out. There we go. A little bit out. I guess I should leave it on its top. I should have enough poured out here by now. Oops. Didn't quite get that one lined up right before I start painting. Oh well. No, yeah. Hey, Anne-Marie. Hi, JJ. Nice to see you. I hope you got a nice rest after your busy, busy month of work. For those of you who may not have met her yet, Froyle, I'm not sure how you say it. Froyle is Anne-Marie. I met her yesterday at Dee Dee's and Barb's. She is from the Netherlands. So welcome, Anne-Marie. Oops. Okay. So now, oh, wow. Got a little smudge up there on the top corner, but that's okay. Oh, missed that with blue, so I will paint over that. Just gonna add, since I have to get my heat gun out anyway, smidge of blue there. Just add it in. There we go. Hey, Diane. Nice to see you. Hey, Kathy. Eileen, give the link again. For those of you, if your chat's not scrolling properly, Eileen will post a link. We don't know why it works yet, but just click on the link. It'll take you to Amazon, and when you close the window and come back, your chat should scroll. We don't know why, but it is a magic link. Okay. I still need that stencil for the next step, but I need to... Oh, yes, Jen has some amazing jewelry pieces. Eileen. Diane goes, and go Google to see you too, Jean. Ah, laugh. Oh, dear. Anyway. Oh, goodness. At least it is sunny here. We had this strange snow squall last night. It was fine here, and it was dark, but it was like 6:30. But you could still see this cloud move in, and all of a sudden, it was just whiteout snow. It was blowing furiously and snowing and blowing all over the place. Whiteout conditions. It was really weird, and it lasted for about 15 minutes, and then it was clear as quick as it came. It's very strange. Ah, okay, Diane. Diane was trying to type good, and she must have typed G-O-O-G, and so the iPad finished it for her to Google. Ha. Ha, Eileen. Okay, so, glued it to the page. Oh, it didn't work. It ruined my, dang it. It went through to my other page. Well, rats. Oh, well. What can you do? Hello, welcome back. Dee Dee, welcome back. Oh, yay, Linda. So Christy's going to get them in for you, is she? How much is she selling them for? She's not going to be here for our February crop, so I can't afford them right now anyway. But I don't know if I want... I don't know. I do like the colors. The green especially. There's a couple colors that I really like of hers that I wouldn't get in the spray, but I would really like the look of them on. Where is my music? My music's right here. It's going on. It's not quite the next step, but it is going on. Okay, so... Oh, you mean my logo? I had to. Ustream producer was being a pain in the patootie, and so I had to. Yeah, I had to just go live from Ustream, and for whatever reason, go live it won't pick up my cam twist anymore. So yeah, my logo's gone. Unfortunately. If I want to use a logo in Ustream, I have to go pro, and I can't afford to pay them what they want me to pay, $20 a month. Oh, I bet she is, Linda. Yeah, I teach music, and okay. So now I have to remember which way is up, which side of my Okay. All right. So now the next step is I'm going to use my stencil, and I'm going to use this text stamp. It's in English, old handwriting. Because I can see fondness of you. Anyway, so you can read some of the words, but it's a lovely stamp by. Hold on. Just a moment. Need to get my magnifying glass out here so I can see. Actually, I think I'll use my phone app. It's easier. Come on, phone. Oh, would you stop? All right, there we go. Got paint on my fingers, so it's not wanting to. Oh, I'm low battery. I'm going to have to plug it in. But it should let me at least get this far. All right. It's Dawn Hauser. Made in the USA by Inkadinkadoo. Dawn Hauser. So that's who made this stamp. Okay, hold on. I just need to plug my phone in while I'm thinking of it. Where's the end? Okay, there we go. Yeah, Jonna and Darcy both went to CHA. All right, gonna turn my plate around a little here. Gonna cut another piece of sponge. And my gold paint. This is PBO Studio, Precious Gold, Iridescent Precious Gold. Iridescent Precious Gold. They have an antique gold also. It's a little, this one's a little more kind of brassy. So I'm just going to use a gentle a touch as I can to ink up my stamp here. It doesn't have to be perfect. I know that's unusual coming from me. All right. And then I'm going to leave it for a second. Oh, cool, Kathy. That sounds fun. Is Mark enjoying his year? Ah, darn it. Okay. So let me hold that up so you can see it. So that's just some text in there. And I'm just using this, my perspective on adding this text is that my mom and dad's words of wisdom that they gave to me as I was growing up. So that's the reference for the text stamp for me. Okay. Oh, wonderful, Kathy. I'm so glad. That's great. They're so lucky to have a male teacher down in the early elementary years because I think it's just great. Because those young boys don't often have enough male role models. So there's another one. And I'm going to go around the edge of the circles too with the gold. So with a gold pen though. So that will help. Oh, did you, Kathy? Ooh, I bet they loved that. I bet they loved that. How fun. No, I'm not gonna stand up. My feet are up on a stool. I don't stand up. Oh, well, I remember when I was teaching grade 2 art as well as music, and I took my big shot in and we made Christmas cards. And they each got to make 3 Christmas cards, one for their mom, dad, or parent or parents, and a grandmother or grandfather. Anyway, they each got to make 3 cards, and they were just, oh my gosh. I showed them how to use the big shot and how to layer the things, and I sat at that station, but then I had a station where I already had the card bases all cut. I had a station where I had tags cut. I had a stamping station. Anyway, they just loved it. And then when the teacher came to pick them up, they weren't quite done of their art, and I didn't have all their cards. So some of them weren't quite done of all 3 of their cards, and they didn't have any. I didn't have a class afterwards, so this teacher is like, no problem, let them finish, and she even made a couple cards when she came. So I'd love to do a wellness activity. Oh, I should. Eileen's sharing links to websites that have a sale on. The Flying Unicorn apparently has a sale on. That's okay. I have no money to go shopping anyway, so I'm not even going to bother looking and making myself all worried. Listen, I have enough stuff in this room to do art and scrapbooking for 20 years without ever buying anything, let me tell you. Very, very nice. Now I'm going to do these 2 upside down. I'll just remember to turn my stamp upside down. Who knows? Maybe I had it upside down. I don't know if I even checked. Exactly, Kathy. Actually, I'm going to email my principal and vice principal. When we have PD days, they always do a session of wellness, and they do walking, and they did yoga. One of the teachers is a yoga instructor, so she does yoga. Our principal, acting principal, is a Zumba instructor, so they do Zumba. They did CrossFit. I would love to offer a card making section. All right, the last one here. Okay. Oh, did I miss Marilyn coming in? Okay, so that's pretty well dried there, but I still need it. Now I need to clean this. Thank you. So a lot of references here, since this page is honoring my mom and dad through some lyrics from the song For Good from Wicked. I'm who I am because I met you. And of course, this is my homage to my mom and dad. Okay. Now, what I need is my gold gold pen. This is just like my favorite white pen. Hold on. I always forget. It's a 1.0 millimeter Uniball. Yeah, it's a Uniball gel pen. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to take my stencil yet again. Let's make sure my pen is running ink here. Yeah. All right. And I'm going to go, I'm not good at drawing circles, so I'm going to trace it with the stencil around the edges. Well, Joyce, you just be thankful that Eileen doesn't put things in your Amazon cart like she does for Janet. Thank you, Henry. Okay. And I guess if you think about it, since the purple is imperfect, the purple could be like me, imperfect, and now I'm putting the gold around it, which is like my parents' arms around me. Oh, I just noticed I didn't stamp in here. I'm going to have to do some fake with my pen, maybe. Hey, Kelly. Janet. All right, Diane. Ooh, nice to see you. No, okay. All right. KM is Kelly. Cam Byrne. If you haven't met her yet, she is Kelly. Welcome, welcome to my Saturday stream. I'm messing up the circle here. There we go. Okay, so now I just have to add some faux text in this one. There. That works. Love those pens. They work every time. Okay. So now, next thing I need to do is I need to add some, I just want to add some slivers of music paper here. Oh. I wanted to keep, hold on. I found the cover to these scissors in the basket in my washroom. Now, don't ask me how it got in there. All right. All right. I want to cut off, I want to use these borders here on the other side. So, I don't want to ruin them. I want to use those. Who knows where I might use them. I'll keep them anyway. All right. So now I can tear this off. Oh. Oops. Hey, B3. Nice to see you. Bye. Happy Diane. I see Eileen saying bye to you, so I guess you're going. All right. So. Hold on, for some reason that one's missing all the way I tore it. Oh, would it ever, Sandy? Oh, man. My Target had absolutely nothing with paper crafts. They had one row of yarn, not even that, not even much yarn. So I didn't go to Target. I went once and was so disappointed, never went back. Oh, a little too long. And I need one more here, although don't want it to be very long because I putting my, oh there, that'll work perfectly right there. Just take a smidge off here. There. All right, get my mat medium. Well, that may have been part of the mistake too, but they just were not very good about customer service. I mean, it's a store policy not to allow city transit to stop in front of their stores, apparently. And where the store was located at Zellers, when it used to be Zellers, it was one of our major transfer points for the buses. So sometimes you would go and you'd have 15 or 20 minutes to wait for your bus transfer. I would run in to Zellers, pick up a couple of things in the time I had to get my next bus. And a lot of people did that. But, you know, Target doesn't want those quickie minute shoppers, so they lost a lot of people because they transferred that, they moved the transfer point to in front of Walmart. So guess who gets all those customers, those walk-in customers? Yeah, Walmart does. Plus, it took them over a year to get the store renovated from Zellers to Target. So by then, our only other store like that to shop at is Walmart. So they lost all their customers to Walmart in the meantime. Took them way too long. Way too long. I know. A lot of people out of work around here too. And Sony stores closing. Well, now they didn't. Sony store doesn't have as many workers as Target, but now all those people out of work too. Now, how come it's plugged? It never plugs. Oh, I guess I just need to peel this thing off. The rubber. I need to peel it off, I guess. Oh yeah, there we go. That does the trick. No, it doesn't. Hello? What's going on here? This has never plugged on me before. Huh. Hold on. Let me find my... Oh, there. I found what was clogging it. I think I got it all out of there. I guess I left it open too long while I was working. Okay. There we go. That should do the trick. All right. There we go. Sorry, not a very good endorsement for using your matte medium in a Dove or in a soap container, but yeah, it does work. I guess I should do the whole page if I'm doing some of it so that my final step I'll get the same reaction. Oh no, I guess it might be interesting if I don't get exactly the same reaction. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I want to do a little aging of those. So I think I'm just going to use, actually, I think I might take a little matte, no, let's see here if I can find a good color. Do I have a nice brown? I should. This brown should work. I'm just going to put a little matte medium in it to make it translucent. Or actually, no, just a little water should work. Maybe a little matte medium and a little water. How's that? A little matte medium and water. So I just took a little brown paint, light brown paint, a little matte medium. Gonna spray some water here. I just want to age this music a little bit more. Should have just done it with the yellow, I think. Would have looked better. Let me try a little yellow over top, see what happens. Just need a drop of matte medium. Oops. A little bit of water. Don't want to spray myself in the eyes. Okay. And let's just add that. There we go. Alright, and then a little bit of baby wipe here. Okay, sorry I'm not looking at chat. Oh, okay. Well, I do go to, we're just talking in the chat here, they're talking about shopping and places and stuff, Walmart, Target, because all Target's closing up here in Canada. And there we go. There. That just kind of adds a little bit of, takes it down a little bit. All right. So now the last step is going to include some more gold stenciling with, let me dry this while I think. All I did was a little bit of brown, this, what's it called? Golden brown, Craftsmart golden brown paint, mixed in with a little bit of matte medium, a little bit of water, and I did layer that, and then I did a layer of this light orange with some matte medium and a little water, just to, so that the brown wasn't quite orange enough, even though it was golden brown, it wasn't quite orange, yellow enough, excuse me, to blend with my light orange, so I just added a little bit of the light orange with it. Yeah, Jen, exactly. Our Walmarts here, any I've been into, are fine. They're clean, for the most part, orderly. Sometimes if you shop on a Thursday, that's when their trucks come in. Well, the trucks come in every day, but some trucks come in on Thursday. A lot of trucks come in on Thursday, so they can be a little busier on Thursdays sometimes, but okay. Alrighty. That's all right, Sandy. You don't have to get dressed on my account. All right, so let me find the stencil I want to use. To add some gold accents. Some more gold accents, I should say. I want it to be just a few. I could go with that. No, that's too much. Let's see. What do I have here? What's this one? Ooh, that could be interesting if I use that. Let's see. These ones that I haven't used yet, I can't see the. Oh yeah, okay, that one. No, that's too much gold. I just want little. All right, so I'm going to use this. Like I say, if I find one that'll work, stop looking. I'm going to use that one. Okay. So I'm not going to put, yeah, I guess I can because I can still. So this is a stencil. It's hard to see on that. Let me show it on black. Here's the stencil. There, now you can see the stencil because I just want to add some more gold accents. Hey, Twinster Jen, how are you? Okay, so this, I'm just going to use this, but I don't want any of these large center points. I just want some of the lines. So I kind of I might actually even mask it off. Let's see. I think I'm going to do that. Where is my roll of... I'm sure I have a roll of tape here somewhere that I can use. Hold on. Grab a roll of washi tape. I'm going to mask off some of this stencil. Oops. Okay. Whoops, hold on. I'm going to put a couple rows of this so that I don't have to be quite as precise. Whoa, Jean. Whoa. Hold on. I'm not doing a very good job of getting this down even half straight. I guess I have to do it this way. Yep, Miko, that's why I have stools under all sections of my, under the two parts of my desk where I sit so that I can always keep my feet up. Okay. All right, so now and then I also want to put, I put that tape away. I want to put it on the other side of this too. Whoops, hold on. What happened to my tape? I didn't rip it very straight. Now I'm trying to get it started and it won't start right. Ow, for goodness sakes. It'd help if I was trying to pull it the right way, wouldn't it? Oh, goodness. I can't see the end of it. All right, finally finding it. There we go. Gosh darn it. I forgot to turn it over when I always turn over the end. Right, let me find the end of this point here. Right there. And on the underside, I'm going to put little pieces of tape over this section because I don't want it to show up. So I want to cover up this hole. One more. All right. Just doing some fancy masking so that my stencil will look like I want it to look. There we go. All right. There we go. Hey, Barb. Nice to see you. I didn't see you come in. All right. So now let's see. All right, now I need to pour out a little more gold paint here. So for those of you who came in, this is in my playlist journal. And today's song of inspiration is For Good from the musical Wicked. And the line I'm using is, I'm who I am because I know I'm who I am because I met you, meaning my parents, of course. I have pictures of my mom and dad that will be the last things to go on the page. All right, so let's see how that worked out. Carefully. Before I peel it all the way up, I want to see how it looks. That looks pretty good, except I went over the edge here because I didn't realize there wasn't any stencil there. I thought it was the edge, but that's okay. I can see if I can get it up with. It's all right. Whoops. All right. All right. Okie dokie. Yeah, Linda, I just buy the no-name brand yellow, frozen broccoli and cauliflower flowerets. The yellow at Superstore, the yellow no-name brand winter mix, and it's broccoli and cauliflower. And it's the best way this time of year to get your vegetables, and it's really good. And it's the only economical way to get it this time of year. Hey, what happened? Hardly anything went through. That's really weird. All right, let's try that again. Very, very strange. Maybe I was too busy looking at chat and didn't do a very good job of stenciling. I think I need more paint. Looks like it went through better. Let's see. A little better, but I guess I need to put more paint down here. I just steam them in the microwave. Okay. Guess I just didn't have as much paint down there as I thought. Must have started drying out on me. All right, now let's see. I've got one more kind of strip I want to add over on the edge here, so. Okay, that's better. It's not much. It's very, very quite faint, but just visible. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch this end because I don't want to totally cover over the. I'm rubbing along, hoping maybe more will go through from the rubbing then. That's good. All right. That's just a little bit of gold detail. Now I'm going to do gold around the edges. I'm also going to do black around the edges, but I'm going to put gold first. Oops. Okay. Welcome, JJ. No problem. You're allowed to, of course you're allowed to link up your whatever you want to link up. Your Facebook page, your stream. I'm all about sharing because if it wasn't for people on Ustream and YouTube, I wouldn't be touching paint today. That's all your fault. It's all you guys' fault. Well, me on Monday, probably some Dee Dee. We can usually trick her into streaming some. Okay. So now I'm going to add Thank you, Joycey. Love you too. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to do it in, I hope this is the one with my black pen in it. Uh-oh, my black one's gone. Where is it? Must be still on my desk somewhere from the other day. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. Good. Phew. All right, so this is the Graphic Pen by Derwent. And I'm going to use my handwriting because this is a very personal page. No, I haven't seen Paddington. Is it good? Have you seen it? Oh, that's okay, JJ. No worries. Oh, okay. The Imitation Game. I've heard it's really good. Eileen. Uh-oh. I'm thinking, though, darn it, I dropped the cover. Oh, well, I'll get it later. The cover doesn't seem to want to stay on the end. I think I'm going to write it on deli paper and then rip it and transfer it in simply because, yeah, that way if I mess it up, I don't mess up the whole page. I was brave on my page the other day. Okay. I'm who I am because I met you. Now, I want to try it also with my Memento black marker, wherever that is. Oh, no, that's, I don't know what that one's doing here. Okay, let me try it with my Memento black. Thank you. Hi, Ari Linda. Didn't see you come in. I missed you. Coming in. Hello to everyone else. All right, so I'm going to try with a fine end here. I'm who I am because I met you. And then I also want to try it with the brush tip and see if I can write it at all with the brush tip. I'm who I am because I met you. Which do you guys think? Okay, so it's either the brush tip Memento or it's the Derwent one. Which one do you think? The Derwent one? Thanks, you guys. I think I like this one. Brush tip, first one. So some people like the brush tip, some people like the first one. The thing is, the brush tip stands out more. I think I'm going to try it again, though, because I just, maybe a lighter touch, so it's not so wide. B3 says the first one. See, yeah, I like the first one too. Let me just try the brush tip with a lighter touch and see if it makes any difference. Oh, messed up the M, but anyway. Oh, did it wrong. I'm There's the brush tip with a lighter touch. I think I like that. No, but I think I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to write directly on instead of gluing down the... Okay. Wow, JJ. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm going to do the brush tip with a light touch. You know what's really funny is all three of us have versions of my mom's handwriting. My mom has this beautiful, perfect handwriting. All right, she went to school in the 40s, 50s, so you know she has this beautiful, perfectly script handwriting. Now, my sister, being the I know I do call myself an artist, but my sister being the kind of born artist, she can like draw anything, has that perfect scripted handwriting as well. I have a version of it where it's not quite as neat and tidy, a little bit more round. And then my younger sister has the same thing, but even more rounded, loops and stuff. It's funny. Okay, so there we go. I'm who I am because of you. So now my parents' photos, and no, I'm not leaving them square. So I'm going to I should do, hold on. I want to do my black edging here first. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to use VersaFine because I remember. I think I need to re-ink my black one. Bye, JJ. Enjoy. All right, so now the gold should be dry, so it should be safe just directly inking. I'm just not doing a large line of black, just enough of a pop because I've got the black lettering, so I have to have some black somewhere else. And I'll leave that out. I need my black marker again to do a line down here. There we go. All right, so let's continue with the photos. So these were printed on photo paper. Try not to get too many fingerprints on it as I go around here. I'm going to ink that in gold and then in black. Thank you, Dixie. Okay. So my mom is a very strong woman who showed us compassion, love, hard work, and strength. My dad was always the strong, silent type, very gentle soul who never confronted, would never, not that he was a wimp, but he was just the type of person that didn't worry about confronting, like he didn't confront things. He wouldn't never start a fight, but yet he was strong. Thank you, Annabelle. Thank you, Henry. My mom was born with spina bifida. She had a very small hole, opening, I should say, in her spine, in the back, in her back, that left her spinal area open. So she is mobile, however, like there are 3 levels. There's those who are severe spina bifida who are completely wheelchair bound. Then there's the middle level where you can be somewhat mobile with the assistance of canes. And then there's the type that are mobile but still have some damage, which is what Mom had. Still some nerve damage. So she, over the years, had many infections in her legs and ulcers that didn't heal because without nerve endings, she couldn't feel from the knee down, basically. Without nerve endings, you can't heal. But she still was the first person in her family to go to university and graduate. She taught for a number of years, had to give it up in the 70s though because of her issues with her legs. I'm who I am. That's an M. An M. I'm who I am because I met you. That it is an M. There is some gold there, so maybe it's. Let me get my other black pen to clear it up. Hold on. Let me get this one. It's just because there's a gold there that maybe the M didn't come through, but that is AM. It is AM. Hold on. Oh, there's my memento marker. This one, I'll use the fine tip to see if I can fix it. But yeah, there is an M there. All right, now I have to let that dry. I don't know what'll happen to the picture if I put the heat gun on this. Oh, okay. It's not quite dry, so I'm not going to put that up against my ink pad yet till I'm sure it's dry. Oh, you know what I think I might do? Instead of actually edging the, I wonder if it would look better if I drew, no, I think I have to do ink right on the gold as well. Okay, I think that's dry enough now. Oh, okay. All right. I see. Matt's not. No, okay. Gotcha. I see what you mean. There goes the Dutch girl translating Eileen's chat to me. Ah, that's funny. So I've got the black in the handwriting, the black around the frame outside, and the black around the photos. So that's my 3 places for the black. Technically, I just like that rule. To me, it does work. To me, it is right. I do like my things in 3s. That's the way it looks right. There we go. And these will go on with double-sided tape. All right, bye, Barb. Thanks for coming. So, and my mom's sister, 88 and a half years old, and she fell and broke her hip earlier this week on Wednesday. They took her into surgery to repair it, couldn't repair it, so they had to do a hip replacement. And it's not the hip she broke. She broke her, well, she didn't really break her hip. She broke the bone right below where the hip joint is a couple of years ago in her other leg. So it's not even the same leg. They did a hip replacement, 88 and a half years old. She came out of flying colors, was up and walking yesterday. So I do, Anne-Marie. I was so lucky to be born to the family I was born into. They had a lot of love. We had 31 foster children come in and out of our house. So on top of bringing us up, the 3 of us up, they helped out 31 other children at different times. Plus, that's not counting the cousins that came and lived with us for a time here and there. It's not counting them. Carrie. Oh dear. Well, thank you, Dixie. I took all of my parents' lessons to heart. Sometimes a little too literally, but let's not discuss that. Okay. Now it's going to need something here, and I don't know what yet. It needs something down here. I don't know. I do have gold washi tape. Maybe just a strip of gold washi tape. It needs something. Any other ideas? Four by 6, Sandy. Postcard is 4 by 6. Thank you, Jan. It needs a warm color. Well, it has the orange yellow, but that's why the gold would work, right? Gold washing. Oh gosh, darn it. Okay, gold washi. I know I have some gold washi in here somewhere. Or there's that. That's tin stuff. It may not stick. I had to take my washi tape out of my holder thingy that I made because it started kind of leaning. So it's now in a basket. Oh, wait a minute. So what do you think, guys? Oh gosh, darn it. It's not really the right color gold though. Thank you, Linda. Thanks, Sandy. Okay. So let me put it down, see what I think, because that's the nice thing about washi tape. You can always get pulled back up. Boy, this tape doesn't want to start peeling up for me. It tore, and I'm not getting the start of it, so that's what I get for not turning over the end when I was done with it. I only used it once before. Hold on. Trying to. Oh, gosh. Thanks, Dee Dee. Winter yard work. Yeah, okay. Our winter yard work uses a snow blower. And thank goodness I rent. Well, it looks like I'm not going to be using this gold washi tape. I think I need something with a different. Something totally different. That brings in the music. No, it needs to be dark. I need black. I think I need black. Let's see. Ooh, that might work. If I outline it with black. Ooh, although this is, oh, I like that. I like that. I think I like that. What do you think, guys? Is this bringing in too many other colors? Oh, cool, Joyce. Good idea. What about this? What do you think? And then a thinner, cut it in half to go across there, maybe? What do you think? And then if I draw some, like, just black lines down, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Because it's got the orangey yellow, it's got the blue, and then it's got that pop of red, and then it's got the black. So the only new color is the pop of red. This is green, but it combines right in with that green that's made. So I think this is staying there. This is actually like fabric tape. It is by, was it Graphic 45? I think. It's old. It's like fabric tape. You know, came out before washi tape became the big thing. It's Graphic, no, not Graphic 45. What's that other, Oh, you think the stripes take away from the circles? What if I did a thinner one? No, not K & Company. Okay. Yeah, okay, but I was going to put another one across here, though, Eileen. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. Let me do something here. See, it's black tape. It's printed on. I'm going to trim it down. I'm going to cut it in half. Okay. This is the good thing about tape, because it can come up, and then I'll put it down. When I put it down for real, I'll put it down on... Okay, it's an inch, so I need to line it up at the ½ inch here. ½ inch mark. Okay, I lost my... The blade's not there. Where the heck did the blade go? Oh, dear. Huh. I didn't hear it go flying when I... Alright, I'll use my... I'll use my chipboard blade. It shouldn't really hurt. I'll have to find that blade. Okay. Let's see if the half the size is less. Oh, I see. Okay. There, is that better? See, I was going to do this and then this. That's what I was going to do, but I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. It needs something, I just don't know what. No, you don't like it? Nah. What about... I know. I have something. What about this? I'll keep that. I'll stick it on my drawers there. I'll use it for something. What about just a piece of this where it says beautiful with the bird? No, it's not the right. That's not a good color. Don't like that at all. It would work if I'd used the dark blue. Don't know. It needs something, you guys. don't know what it needs though. It needs something. The itty bitty background. The other yellow tape was oh, this. Oh yeah, okay, hold on. I almost forgot about this. This is music tape. What about this? Whoops. Because that's the right color yellow too. What about that? What do you think? Uh-oh. Geesh, my computer went to sleep. I hope it didn't lose you. What do you think of that? And then if I line it with black, do I have any dyes? I do have dyes. What were you thinking of, Eileen? Brownish red rusty color. All right. Let's take that off. What do I... Just let me see what I have for... Hold up. Let me see what I have for stamp here. Just hold up. I might have a stamp that I can stamp in something in black or something. A key and a heart that is small. Some circles cut out of music paper. Hold on. Sorry, I've got a paper bag here I'm using for garbage and it's getting in my way. Ugh. All right, let's see what I've got here. Just a second. Let me see what I've got nearby for stamps. Okay. What about, I've got this. I could do just some black dots. I think that might work. It's not the itty bitty stamp, but the rest of this is kind of... Oh, where's his oldie? Lulu. Oh. I missed Isolde's idea. How did I miss? Oh, there you are. A silhouette of some children in the right corner. Ooh. Now that's a good idea. A little color. Oh, 30 foster children said. Orangey red. Okay, I have some ink. I have some ink. I have my sepia somewhere here. This is it. Or is that the red? No, that's the red. I don't want that one. I want the sepia. Where are you? Oh, that's orange blossom. Don't want that. Although it might work. Hold on. Can't reach my ink pads well enough. The way they have them there. Okay, I don't know where my sepia ink pad went. Where the heck? All right. I've got my sepia. Okay, let me add this first. I think I'm just going to do some dots down the edge here. It's pretty dark sepia, though. It's not really as red as I thought it was going to be. But at least it didn't ruin it. All right, let's see what I can do about the silhouettes. Since I can't find my silhouette mats, I have to go on a hunt. I'm sure they're in a pile here somewhere. Okay, that's my hands. Oh, I don't know if they're in here. I have a feeling they are. I don't remember seeing them. Hold on, did I get the back? I think. Okay, let's see what we've got here. All right. So you saying I should do the silhouettes in black or in red, you guys? Of course, I'll only do the head part, so it won't look like adults. In black. Rusty brown. In black. All right. Try on scrap. Okay, I know what I'll do. Hold on. So let's do it on a piece of deli paper. And then we can hold it over, so at least we kind of get a little bit of an idea. So let's put that over there. Let's put the book right here for a moment. All right, so let's just try first with black. And then I'm just going to flip this one over. Actually, I think I'll do the girl twice. Oh, maybe I should do it like that, you guys. Thank you. Oh. Okay. I've got an idea, though. I've got an idea. This gave me an idea. Let me show you my idea. Okay. Let me show you my idea. Since I have some gold. Oh. I'm going to use some copper. Because that's like a rusty brown that you guys are saying. Right? Hi, Carrie. Okay. Hold on. I've got an idea. I have in here, in my stencil book, just let me get it here. Where is it? Hold on. Hold on. All right. So what I want to do is just take this stencil, and I just want to do one row. So I'm going to take hold on. Once again, I'm going to do it on deli paper first so I can practice. You guys can tell me whether you like it or not. Uh-oh, I think it's stuck to my deli paper. All right, so then the thought is to use copper. Didn't put any paint out yet. I'm right down to the end of this copper tube. I did have another copper though. All right, I'm so down to the end that I'm going to cut off the end. And get out some paint here. So what do you think? If I just do a row of copper. Hi, Carrie. Oh, hi, Carrie KFC. No! It's just every time I order, I get paper plates so I can use them for pallets. Hey, they give them to you free when you order online or when you order, so why not get them? Yeah, I didn't understand what you meant for a second there until I reread it. So, there's the stencil. So I was thinking if I just did a row like that, because it still kind of takes in the circle idea, plus it's linear, and it would kind of just go up here. So let's tear it down here. Oh. It would just go down there. What do you think? What do you think of that, Eileen? Except I tore it, but I'm just trying to lay it on so I can see whether I'd like it or not. What do you think? I don't know. I just know it needs something. Oh, gosh. Hi, see you, Sam. Hi, Robin. Missed you coming in. We see you. I see you in chat, Sam. See, I still think I need it in black, though. I still want to do it in black. I want to do it in black. You would do, okay, hold on. You would do a few little circles from the bottom of your mom's pick down to the bottom corner of the page. So from here and down, you mean? Or straight, you mean down to the bottom right corner? You can't see any chat. Oh. All right. I know. Okay, I'm going to try something. I'm just going to do it because if I keep thinking about it, I'm never going to finish this page. So, I'm going to do... I just found some... Okay, hold on. Looking for my circle thingies. There's a circle. There's one. That. All right. I'm just going to do it because I think this is what it needs. Yeah, and that's the same, Eileen. That's why I was just kind of testing it out. Don't know why I didn't just think of this earlier, because this is one of my favorite things to do when I'm jelly plating. So I don't know why I didn't think of it. So it draws the eye in, and then I'll do a couple over here too to my dad's foot. There. I think that's it. And it is finished. Oh, man! That took a lot of thinking to get to that last final, oops, thing, which I guess I didn't think of it because I haven't jelly plated in such a long time. Sheesh! Oh. All right. I should almost have some white ones too, but thank you, Isolde. Yes, that is my mom and my dad, and it's in my playlist journal, Isolde. Excuse me. This is my art journal, my first ever art journal, and I started it last year during NaNoJama when she was doing prompts from her playlist, which didn't speak to me at all. So I just started using my own playlist and my own songs. So this is the quote is from the lyrics of For Good from the Broadway musical Wicked. And it's part of the very first verse. I'm who I am because I met you. And it's my mom and dad. So. Bye, Joycey. Thanks so much for coming. Thank you, Annabelle. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Joycey. Okay, Sam, no worries. Yeah, exactly, Eileen. And I knew what I was trying to do was wrong, but I knew it needed something. I just couldn't figure it out. So I finally figured it out. Now I've got to get down under my desk to get the cover for that pen. So, thank you, Carrie. All right. So that finally came together. Now I have to put all my stencils back away, clean them off a little bit. So, ta-da! So you can see there's a fair amount of texture. You can see the gold that's on there from that other stencil that I added in. Some dots there. And some other circles. And the purple imperfect circles, which represents me, and the gold around my parents helping me with the gold script inside the purple circles. And I see I got gold on poor Mom's photo. Oh no, poor Mom. Oh well, I might have to put some on gold paint on Dad's photo too to make it match. I don't know how that happened. I must have laid it up. Must have been when I laid it upside down. I guess it was when I laid it upside down to put the tape on it. It must have transferred onto the photograph. Oh well. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. So, Anne Marie, you're just getting to know us, but less than a year and a half ago, I would barely touch acrylic paint, and I'm going to have to clean my hands really well the minute I get off screen still. So yeah, I'm just a newbie at this, but anyway. So, bye. So thank you everyone for coming. I'm very happy with how my page turned out. Yep, I'm happy. So thank you everyone for spending a little bit of your Saturday afternoon with me. And I need to go get something to eat because I'm hungry. It's after 5. Thanks everyone. So let me stop the recording and save it.